But he called you that's why I was not able to pause the clock, no? Because he called you, that's why. That's your duty is to complete thing. It's a complete thing. But he called you, and that's why. You can ask him. I'm saying honest. Because 1 second I was like, how could I stop it? If you are coming till then, should I stop or what should I do? You should make your move. You have made your move. You made your move. You should press the clock. Where do you pass? Where do you want to pass? Because he called him and that's why he called me. Because I'm having 1 second. You made your move. Right? You made your move over there. That time only I was like, right. No, where do you want to pass? You want to stop because he called you. You want to stop your clock. No. If you made the move, before you could stop the clock. The state of pausing is not possible. You have to complete it because your time is running. You have to stop it. It's not pause. Board number is 10, 0. The difference is also that's what मुझे करना चाहिए but you left
So Chaitanya, you called the arbiter and there was a confusion. Could you please tell us what happened?
Yeah, actually, so Aradhya called the Arbiter. So what happened is I made my move and I put the king on check only, but I didn't press the clock. So I think in Blitz we have that rule that until we press the clock, the move is not completed. So what happened is Aradhya called the Arbiter and I was having only 1 second in the clock. So I was about to press that clock because the Arbiter was coming and that flag fell down. So I lost the game.
Okay.
And that's what happened.
So what did the arbiter, what was the verdict of the arbiter?
So Arbiter told me that okay, I should complete my move and press my clock. I should not stop the clock. I should press the clock and then only I can cross, or maybe that Aradhya can cross the clock because he called the Arbiter. Yeah. But basically, I was having 1 second and he called the Arbiter. So just because of that pressure, I was not able to understand what's going on because the move was not completed. So I thought that Arbiter should not come because Aradhya should have not called the Arbiter because I think it's the rule in Blitz maybe that the move is not completed until the clock is pressed. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Tough luck this time, but I hope we learned a lesson from this.
Of course, yeah. It's okay. This is the first time happening with me in national level tournament, but it's okay. This is all lesson we learned.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hello Aradhya. There was a confusion while you were playing one of the contestants. So what happened?
Yeah, I was playing against Awadh Chaitanya in the 10th round, in the penultimate round, and what happened was that he was playing low on time and I was also at 30 seconds or something, and what happened was that he was about to play King G1 to F1 and he played it and he left the piece on F1 while Bishop was on A6, so it was directly Bishop was on C4 and it was directly controlling the F1 square. So I said Arbiter, and I just said Arbiter because it was legal, but then unfortunately he hadn't pressed the clock, which I didn't realize, but we were playing in seconds and all, so it was very confusing, and then I called the Arbiter, and what happened was that I said Arbiter and then he was about clicking somewhere else, and then then the Arbiter came and he said that he was trying to, while it was his move, he played King F1 and he left the piece, but then he realized it's illegal, so he played King goes somewhere else. He was about, sorry, I'm just a bit confused. So what happened was that he was about to play, he understood that King F1 was illegal, so he put the king back to G1 and he was about to pause the clock. And then while he was about to pause the clock, then his flag fell because he said that he was distracted by the fact that I said Arbiter. After just before round 11, the Arbiter said that while please make claims only on your own moves. So I understand that. I mean, when your own clock is ticking, and his move is not illegal as far as I understand, because he hasn't pressed the clock yet. So, which is something which I didn't take into consideration. But I also do believe that it's very difficult to be players in this situation because the clock is ticking. You have low time, a lot is hanging on the balance, and such things happen. And I would also like to say that Awadh Chaitanya is a very strong player. He played very well against me, and he was quite close to it also. Just a personal thing from my side, I would like to add that I mean, last year there was an incident regarding Deepan Bhaiya and me in National Blitz 2022, and there were some comments which were saying things like I should go to, I mean, they should take him to the appeals committee, or not the appeals committee, but the FIDE Ethics Commission, sorry, and that I have cheated against him and stuff. And I would just like to say that in general it's very unfair to the players to be said such things, especially when, I mean, if you ask anybody in Indian chess and if people know me, then I mean, they would say that I don't do such things, and I play fair whatever be the situation. So I believe that, and to be very fair, I mean, in other Blitz tournaments that has happened also, I have sort of felt that I mean, I feel like it was very uncalled for what some of the comments said in that video, under that video, and I wish that the spectators and the audience is respectful to the players. Thank you.
There was a bit of confusion in the game against in Aradhya. So could you please tell us what happened in that game?
Actually, what happened was I was looking after some other games and there was a call. So I went to the board and I saw the flag fall. When inquired, the other player who was telling that he had 1 second on the clock and he had made an illegal move over the board. He had not completed it. In the meantime, Aradhya Garg called the arbiter and his flag fell. That was the contention by the opponent, whereas Aradhya Garg claimed straight away illegal, but illegal cannot be awarded since the clock is not pressed. Illegal is only complete when it is completed, when you press the clock. Move made over the board might be illegal. It can be taken back provided the clock is not pressed. So there was no clock press and illegal cannot be awarded. And the contention of the opponent that he had some time cannot be awarded, because when we see the flag fall, it's a flag fall. He should have passed the clock or he should have pressed the clock during his whatever time he had. So he reached the time limit and it was 0. So, and he was telling 1 second and I did not award the time to him. So after flag fall, there is no point of adding time. It's a wrong thing. So we cannot go by words of one player. The right thing is you make a move, press the clock. If there is any issue, pass the clock. And it should be done within your time. And in doing so, if you lose time and the flag falls, it stands. That's how it went on. But he did not understand it because it was very tough match. Both were under time pressure and there was some illegal happened also. That's it.